Yo, welcome to the second episode of Noob to Pro. In today's video, we're going to be going through the entire Attack on Titan world. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, feel free to add me on this account. I'm accepting all friend requests until I max out. So if your friend request does not get accepted, that just means that I've already maxed out. So anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the banner is Speedwagon, Goku Blue, and All Might. I am going to roll for Speedwagon because he is such a good epic. And I am going to buy this summon ticket right here. Just hope that maybe we can get lucky. We have 4 rolls. We can hope we can get lucky and get Speedwagon. You know, chances are we won't, but we can always try here. Here's on our second roll. Okay, we don't get Speedwagon there. We have 2 more. We have 2 more rolls. And nope, Goku, the last roll. Hoping for the Speedwagon. Chances are probably not. And nope. Alright, another Goku. So no luck with the Speedwagon. Now, there are 20 minutes before the banner ends. I just don't think we're going to have enough time. So what we'll do is we will sell these Gokus like that. And we're going to be running this team for today's episode. Like I did say, I was going to use Dio in today's episode. So we're going to start off. We're going to go right over to a match. We have the Titan area. Act 1, the Jaw Titan. Something I do want to mention is I am making this series to help fellow people who are new to the game. I hope you guys do find this series helpful as well as enjoyable for your entertainment. If you're a new player, you may learn a few things from the series, of course, and if you're struggling, you'll also see me struggling, and maybe you can use some things that I do to help you out. So, I do believe the Jaw Titan is quite fast. So what we're going to do is we are going to try to get a Dio down. Like I said, we are going to start using Dio in this episode. I did mention that in last episode. And once you have Legendary PD, wait for Erwin, Dio, or Giorno to come out. Roll on one of the 3, and they will certainly carry you through story. Alright, so we just got our Dio on time stop. This is really going to help us out when the Jaw Titan does come out. I'll place down 2 more Dios, and I'm going to get him right before the time stop upgrade. Because actually, I would just want this guy to be time stopping, and then the other 2 to be pure damage. Because right now, when you do get his time stop, he attacks so slow that he just isn't dealing a lot of damage anymore. And so we are going to encounter some leaks. So, in case anyone is wondering, the plan for the Jaw Titan is just going to be to play 1 time stop. We're going to play 2 DPSs, and then we're going to place a few boss killers, which is going to be this guy right here, Law. We're going to put him on strongest to make sure that he is focusing the boss, and of course we'll upgrade him as much as we can. So he will be killing the boss, these 2 will be killing all these peeps coming out, and then our Dio here, we did upgrade all the way to time stop, so we'll use him to freeze the Jaw Titan because he is quite fast. Alright, so we got to wave 15 of the Jaw Titan. A great threat approaches. So here he is, the Jaw Titan. Like I said, I knew he was fast, and we should get enough time. Oh wow, he just died instantly. Thought we were gonna have to rely on Dio's time stop coming back, but that was way easier than I thought. So we'll be moving on to the next area. We got our first completion bonus for a total of 80 gems, plus the 10 we should get for completing that quest. And of course, we got our 2 mysterious fluid. Way better for XP than the senzu beans. Go over to main. There's our extra 10, so that's 90 gems in total. We still have Speedwagon on the banner, so we are going to roll. We have 2 more rolls. I really do want to get Speedwagon because he is a very helpful unit when it comes to doing story mode. But of course, if we don't get him, we don't get him. It's completely luck-based. No luck there. That is alright. We're 35 off. We may have enough time to do 1 more roll on this banner. We will see. So we're going to get into the next area. Alright, next up, Act 2, the Female Titan. Of course, we're going to probably rely on Dio's time stop again. And we will see how that goes. Some things I did see mentioned in the comment section of my last video was talking about how not to spend Robux, do this free to play, don't go to the AFK time chamber, and I'm telling you right now, I will not. The main reason behind me not doing time chamber or buying stuff is because A, I don't want to spend Robux on an alt account unless it's for clothes, which I don't even know if I will do because this outfit's pretty drippy, and then B, I have no interest in AFKing in the time chamber because I would much rather do it on my main. Those are the 2 reasons in case you guys were curious about that. Don't worry. I would plan on this account with no Robux and I won't be AFKing, so you won't see me come back with like 5,000 gems. This is just going to be pure. What you see at the end of the video, you will see at the start of next video. I do want to mention a tip that I am going to use in this run right now. Is that if you have a Dio and you keep him right before the upgrade of time stop, when you get the upgrade, he is instantly going to do a time stop. So I'm going to use this to my advantage and pop his time stop when the Female Titan comes out. So instead, he can keep dealing damage while we wait. but then when that wave does come, I can instantly upgrade him and it will force out a time stop. And if you are watching this video and have further questions or anything you want to talk to me about, make sure you join my Discord server. It will be in the description of this video. You can ask questions there, look for someone to play with, and etc. A great threat approaches. There's the female Titan. We are going to force the time stop now. Just to force the time stop, we have 3,700 HP on the female Titan. I think we should be fine, but we're going to have to find out here in a second. There's a lot of our damage focusing in that car Titan. Now that it's down, we're down to 16, 15, 1,000. We are fine. Another time stop to finish it off. And there we are, wave completed. Our 80 completion bonus, and of course, we'll get the extra 10 in the lobby. We do have 4 minutes before the banner changes, so we will have enough time to roll again and hope that we get Speedwagon. And of course, if we don't, we don't, and that's unfortunate. We're going to have 2 final rolls on this banner. We'll see if we get anything with these last 2 rolls. We are hoping for the Speedwagon. I'm not looking for the low. There we are. There we are. We just got it on our first roll of that 2. Very, very lucky. There we are. We got the Speedwagon. Superior 2 as well. Can't wait for our Speedwagon to have a damage buff. That's so crazy. So we are going to replace Croc with our Speedwagon. And now we actually have a money unit, which is certainly going to help us out in the next act. Alright, so here we are, Act 3, the Beast Titan. Alright, so the new Anime Adventures 2.0 update just dropped recently, and I want to know what are your opinions on the new update. Do you think it was a good update, or do you think that maybe there are some things they should have changed? Personally, I believe that it was a pretty good update, besides the fact that there was no leaderboard unit handed out. It makes it feel like that if you get to endgame, you're going to have nothing to do if you're not given a leaderboard unit, because in reality, there's no point of getting on leaderboard besides the fact of a flex. Whereas if there was a leaderboard unit, then there would still be a point to play in the game after you got all the meta mythics evolved to level 70. But currently, there isn't really that point because there's no leaderboard unit handed out. Now in Act 3, for the Beast Titan, we are going to run the exact same strategy we've run on every single other act. Simply, we're just going to be using Dio, and this time we have Speedwagon around, so we can definitely generate some income. So I'm very happy that we did roll him. Now we're going to wait for an Irwin banner, and then once we're done with that, we'll start spending for mythics. This series will be free to play like I have mentioned in the past, so don't worry about me buying Robux, me sitting in the time chamber, or doing any of that. Everything will be recorded on camera, all the ways I get my gems. And now with the new update being out, we do have new ways of income, including the new challenges that came out, but for all of that, we need to get to the Tokyo Ghoul area. If you guys don't know already, Speed Car is actually better for story mode. Bulma is only more useful in Infinite, but for story mode, it is 100% more efficient to use Speedwagon. Now, of course, the goal, as the series says, as a quote-unquote pro. For a pro, I think the minimal requirements are going to be the best units in the game. A tip for Speedwagon, about at wave 10 is when you want to stop producing income, because at that point, it's better to just start saving and starting upgrading your units. But up to wave 10, it is certainly efficient to continuously upgrade your Speedwagon with minimal defense down. I do want to mention something. If I pronounce an anime character wrong, I am sorry. I've only seen one anime and I'm starting to watch more. That does mean that most of the time I don't know the character's real name. So last episode when I was saying Sanjay, I apologize for that. Of course, I didn't know his real name. I was corrected in the comments and now of course I do know. And I am sorry about that. So in the future, I'll try to be better about it. But of course, there's no promises because some of these characters I haven't seen their anime for. Alright, so the Beast Titan is now out. I don't actually remember what the Beast Titan does. It could be a stun, because obviously not that fast and not that tanky. So it makes me think, yeah, it's definitely a stun. So another stun unit boss, that's a-okay. We've already done so much damage. If you guys don't already know, we have one of our dudes on time stop, 2 on damage, and then 4 laws placed down. This was possible due to the income our Speedwagons are giving us, so that was certainly a great pickup. Now here we are, victory. We do get our first completion bonus for an extra 60, so that's going to give us 80. We get some nice unit XP, and of course, we're going to get our extra 10 for defeating the boss, so that's going to be 90 gems in total. Now, the current banner, as I'm recording this video, does have Speedwagon, Goku Blue, and Levi. So this is not a banner I'm interested in, even though there is Sakura as the rare, which is one of the better rares in the game for that 10% buff. I'm not too interested, and I don't think I'm going to roll on it. Now, with the new update, a new code did come out, so we're going to quickly enter that, and I think we get 250 gems from that, I do believe, and it looks like we have a quest to complete. Here's our extra 10 for the Beast Titan, and the challenge right now is Starfruit's random on Marine's Ford, so that's not something we can do in our current state. We are going to take all this food and give it over to Dio, level him up a little bit more, and we now are going to be heading on to Act 4, the Armored Titan. Boss now coming out, the Armored Titan. We can see that they do have a shield with about 20 hits. That's alright though, because we do have some really fast attacking units, so we'll break that shield down quick. We're already down to 10. And now I do believe this loadout will easily carry us through Attack on Titan. I'm just questioning whether or not it will actually get us through Snowy Town, because in Snowy Town we do have the upper demons. I think we're going to have to use Law a lot more in Snowy Town. Due to the fact of the upper demons, we're going to need high damage output and damage quick. And I do believe Law will be very good for that job. Act 4, the Armor Titan, completed in 8 minutes and 50 seconds with our 61st completion bonus, so a total of 80 gems. Plus the 10 we will get for defeating that boss. That is going to be 90 gems in total. Here we are, our extra 10 for completing that. Now we have Act 5, the Warhammer Titan. Now personally, I am assuming that they're going to have another 2.5 update like they did with 1.5. And chances are, maybe it's raids once again. Possibly it could be trading, but my guess is that it's actually going to add maybe some new raids. So I want to hear what you guys think, maybe the new raids and the new raid boss units. If you do happen to have a suggestion for the series, maybe something you want to see added or something changed, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I will be reading all the comments on this video, so if you have a suggestion, I will certainly check it out, and maybe you'll see it in a future episode. Alright, so here we are, the Warhammer Titan has approached. Now keep in mind this is another stun boss, so there are quite a few stun bosses in this area. 9,000 HP, but I do believe we'll be fine here. We have a lot of laws down, and I don't have this guy maxed out. There we are. So yeah, we're already down halfway. We are chilling. The laws are hitting for so much here. So we're going to take home another dub, and we're going to move on to Act 6, the Colossal Titan, which is definitely the hardest one. The Colossal Titan is super, super, super buff, kind of like Friezo. And of course, it is slow though, so we'll have our time. A duo time stop will be helpful. But there we are. We have completed it. The Warhammer Titan 835, our 61st completion bonus. We have a total of 80 gems there, plus our 10 again, which will give us 90 gems in total. So now we are sitting at a cool 690 gems. We're getting kind of close up to 1,000 again. And of course, the legendary pity is 2,500. So here we are, Act 6, the Colossal Titan. And then once we do this, we are done, and we will move on to next episode, which will be the Snowy Town. Currently, so far, we've run into no issues like we did in the Planet Namek runs. Of course, that is because we now have Speedwagon and Dio. So I'm sorry if your luck wasn't good. And of course, if your luck wasn't good, you weren't lucky enough to get Dio. Please just go back to Planet Namek and do it in hard mode to get the gems you need to hopefully pity a legendary. Alrighty, so here we are, about to face the Colossal Titan on Act 6 of the Titan area. Once we're done with this, that will be the end of the episode. But I have noticed that there is a Giorno in the banner. So we are 100% going to roll for that once we get out. We only have 1,000-ish gems. But maybe, just maybe, we can get lucky and get it. We will have to find out. Here's the Colossal Titan with 15,000 HP. And of course, there is regen. And when he does regen, he stuns. But the regen isn't too often. And I don't believe it is the biggest regen. So I still think we are going to be a-okay with this boss. And we will have no issues. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the series, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And of course, give me any recommendations down below in the comments. But there we are. We have defeated the Colossal Titan. And we are done with the Attack on Titan area. We get our 60 completion bonus with the 80. And because that was a boss, I think we get 20 instead of 10. Which means for that, we got 100 gems total. Which is very nice. That is a solid 2 rolls right there. As you guys can see, there's a new Mythic Tatara. Which, by the way, is decent, but not the best. And then, oh, it's 50, not 20. That's crazy. That's really, really good. And there is a summon ticket here, so we are going to buy that up for 500 gold. So here we are now. We're going to use our Mysterious Fluid on Dio once again. Get him up to level 16. And now, we're going to attempt to get Giorno. So I wouldn't mind getting a few of her. So here we are on our first roll. There. Sakura. There we are with Superior 1 as well. There's another Sakura. So as long as we get Sakura, which we've already gotten, that is fine. That is a W. We got the epic. Okay, with 1 summon ticket, we got the epic. Now, of course, like I mentioned, I don't know how good the epic is. And okay, we just got a shiny version of the epic. Back to back? That's actually crazy. But here we are, continuing on. And hoping that we get a Giorno. Like I said, there's no guarantee, but we can hope. We have 4 rolls left to hopefully get the Giorno. And if we don't, that is alright. There's no guarantee. Obviously, we didn't save it to pity, which would have been the smart option. We did get Sakura and a shiny epic, which is very cool. Of course, we will use Sakura in our next episode. But what we're going to do is we are probably going to unequip Sanji, and we are going to bring our Sakura. So next episode, we will have our 10% buff, as well as the new area, Snowy Town, unlocked. That is going to do it for today's episode of Noob to Pro, and I hope to see you guys in episode 3. I'll see you guys then. Peace.